Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Why do Sonic and Shadow? Why do only Sonic and Shadow get their unique theme for their fights?
They're the main characters.
Yeah. You can technically call everyone else main characters, since you can play the game, aside from Amy.
Okay.
Well, technically you can play it.
Now this is the beginning of the rival fights with super moves. Knuckles is
as
called...
well as the beginning of the annoyance, because for some reason Knuckles like blocking.
Yep.
A lot.
But this is the first boss fight. This is the first time. This is the only time you fight
And
Knuckles.
the camera really does not help you here.
Especially with Shovel Club, they can blindside you instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, but they unleash super moves once they get near half health. And Knuckles is called Wrath of the Gods, which basically just summons a lightning storm on you.
I forget what's Rouge's.
It's called Black Wave.
And what does that do?
Basically it unleashes a black sound wave on the opponent.
And
but you cannot use this. You cannot use this unless you're playing battle.
Unless you're playing multiplayer.
I mean, yeah, we are playing battle, but you can't use it unless you're actually using the battle of battle.
Yeah, the multiplayer.
Yes. What are you doing?
Don't you hate it when you feel like you're gonna get a sneeze, but then it just never happens?
Yep.
And the feeling stays around for fucking ever?
Yep. I got dishes in my pocket. You want one?
I'm fine.
Okay, he's shipping you at the bottom now.
Yeah.
There he is.
Really, the only way you're gonna hit them is with the drill.
Oh, here it is. He's gonna use it.
Unless I kill him first.
Oh, you got it.
Killed him.
He didn't get to use the super move, which he basically, when they use the super move, they get a close up with a flashing background, and then the attack comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yep. This scene really does not work with Rouge's theme. I think it doesn't really work with either theme, but oh well. Anyway, I'm out of commission until we get to final chase. So. You attacked first.
Knuckles has the right comments to comment back. Knuckles, why do you have to be the gentleman here? Is it kind of funny that Knuckles is a gentleman at the same time that he's not? And yet you give him back the pieces? Sorry, we have nothing really interesting to say during cutscenes.
Yeah, they're kind of boring. Whereas at SA1, we could at least riff on what was actually happening on screen.
Like that?
Yeah.
And so this cutscene that shows that Knuckles can shrink the Master Emerald's eyes.
Pretty much.
Yep. He just shrunk it and just grabbed it and ran off. So basically, he just grabbed it and shoved it up his ass and then decided to run away. And Rouge just smirked for that mental image.
Well, either that or she actually likes him.
Okay, here we are.
The fact that she kind of flips with everyone but Eggman is kind of the reason why she gets shipped with everyone but Eggman.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can barely hear him over the music.
Is this the only game in which he actually has goggles where he puts them on?
Yeah. Oh well. shooting level in the game.
Mainly because the jumping physics actually work. This is kind of what you would expect the rest of the game to work like because of the fact that the hover actually propels you upwards. But unfortunately, no, so it doesn't work as well as. So this is the best working shooting stage in the game. Why is it that pretty much every single low gravity staging platformers
Ow!
is a case of you wish this is what the rest of the game controlled like.
I love the music here.
Eh.
I heard some people say it's like a mix of Final Rush and a gun busting.
I don't hear that.
I don't hear it either.
And I don't think Final Chase works either because
Alright, it's time to end. There we are.
and it certainly doesn't sound like Final Chase, so
No, you are not going away.
you don't need to get them.
After my last few attempts on shooting stages, I want to get as much points as I possibly can.
I think you just skipped the checkpoint.
No, I got it right there.
Go look.
Fine, I'll go look. You caused me to die because of this.
See, you didn't get it.
Sorry. That's when I did. Bye. They were just a happily married couple.
Yeah, get used to artificial chaos being an absolute pain in the ass.
Oh, wait till Lost Impact and Shadow.
Yeah, wait till we get to Shadow's game.
Lost Impact. Oh my god, the hero mission in that game is that level is fucking impossible.
Yeah, there are lots of things about Shadow the Hedgehog that Jeff will defend. That is not one of them.
I defend its music, level design, and how Shadow fights and moves.
Lost Impact as a whole.
But Lost Impact hero
as a
mission,
whole is. Bleh.
It's I like when you're just playing straight through it. But when you try to do its hero mission,
My God. I'm gonna say this right now. We're using a fucking guide for that level.
no.
We're going through that level and we're using a guide for it, and I will play through it myself to spare you that pain.
Oh, thank you. Because you need to go through it at least once.
Yes.
I've done it once, and I never want to do it again.
You're the one manning the guide for that level.
Got it.
Just find a map of it in order to figure out where they all are.
Isn't there like an armor upgrade or something? Oh wait, it's past this, isn't it?
I think this might be where his Mystic Melody is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I know that basically the only stage that has a filler power-up that isn't a Mystic Melody is City Escape. When you think about it, anyway.
No,
Because
I'm pretty sure Eggman has an armor upgrade here.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
So the Mystic Melody that you're thinking of is in Shadow's level. Now, it should be over here after I finish blowing the crap out of these things. Yeah, it should be in that platform right over there.
If it is here, then I've never gotten it.
Told you.
Yeah, I've never gotten this.
See? Told you. It was the armor upgrade.
I've never gotten this. I've beaten the entire game without getting this at all.
I was wondering why wasn't the text advancing, but then I remembered, oh right.
Yeah, SA1 is the only one with narrative advances on its own because Tikal's talking. And this is basically just rack up as many points as fucking possible. Okay, now this is actually starting to get kind of good.
Told you.
In terms of music.
I know, that's what I knew you were referencing.
No.
Probably because I saw you bobbing your head slightly.
Yeah. I guess I never really paid attention to the music in the shooter levels, mainly because of all the sound effects going off.
What happened? How did I get shot there?
I don't know. Remember, you have to kill the mini boss at the very end in order to beat it.
Oh yeah.
The drill thing.
Yep.
I'm still trying to figure out what we should do after we're done with Sonic Marathon.
Start Prime 3?
We would have just finished Prime 2.
Good point. Start Zelda?
Sure. Which one?
Link to the Past. We said we're gonna, when we started Zelda, we're doing Link to the Past first, Wind Waker, and Ocarina of Time, then Wind Waker, and then Twilight Princess.
But we're not doing a marathon of it because after this I'm gonna be kind of done with the marathon.
Yeah, we're going to space them out.
Yeah. And hopefully in the time that we're doing this series we can get a Game Boy player to start, so that way after we're done with Zelda we can start on Fire Red.
Have you already got the binders made?
No, I'm still working on them, but I'll be able to get them done pretty quick.
Get some motivation as soon as we get a Game Boy player?
Well then, I'll be able to have them finished soon. Because of how far we're spacing out the Pokemon playthroughs, I would only need to make the bios for the first 150. As well as your team, so.
You like the team I chose?
Yeah.
Are you surprised by the one by what I'm choosing for my flying type?
I forget, what was your flying type again?
Zubat.
Oh, no, not really. Because I know you like Crobat.
Yeah. It's surprising to see me loving the fast Pokemon, because I usually go for the tanks, deep pisted walls, and stuff like that.
Well, I think a lot of my team, all three of my teams are
Defensive?
Actually, I think.
Did I hit it?
I'm not sure. I think Gen 2.
I get it.
I think Gens 2 and 4 are the only ones where it's kind of it's super defensive. With Gen 6, it's back to the sweepers for me.
Here we are. This is the one shooting level that everyone loves.
Yeah.
Because it's just so.
So I know something I just realized.
What?
Unless they make an X and Y 2, you're always going to have more teams than I do.
Oh yeah.
Because you have 2 Gen 5 games to do.
Yeah. Ooh, thought I was not gonna make it. No survivors!
Please keep going. We're at 8 minutes. I can tolerate this in Heroes because Heroes is more fun for me, but not here.
I could have just flown over that.
Yeah, you really could have. Have you gotten hit once? Aside from without a shield?
No I have not.
Huh. And now we have another shield.
Boing.
You don't need to destroy absolutely everything. I'm fairly sure you'll get a good rank. If you want to do a Pokemon game anyway, and we still don't have a Game Boy player for Fire Red, we could do Battle Revolution. Because I have a couple of Gen 4 teams that we could use. In fact, I have 2 Platinum teams right now.
I can always use my Heart Gold team.
Yeah. We can make 3 passes with our 3 different teams if we want to. Or you can start training some of the Pokemon you've caught into another team, so we can make more. We're sorry if we don't have a lot to say. It's just this is the longest shooting thing. The longest shooting stage because it's the last
Going
one.
on 10 minutes.
This is also the last shooting stage, which is probably the reason why it's the longest.
At least the music's so good.
Why do the weird things suddenly turn red?
I don't know. Maybe Pyron got to the control room?
Well, in that case, it would be blue because the arm are controlling it. Well, controlling him.
No.
That doesn't
If Pyron got to the control room, things should be getting red. They were green to begin with, then they suddenly turned red. If that's the case, it's Arum. It's Arum. Not Arum. Pyron.
I still don't get what. I still don't understand.
Okay, excuse me while I'm shooting the shit out of this drill. Wait, is it the side drills I'm supposed to be shooting at?
I'm not sure. I just keep shooting it. That still never made sense to me as to why Pyron got possessed, basically, by the arm. Because I would have thought that I got
Whee! Where the hell am I gonna land?
on the
Oh! I think I got the A rank requirement. Of 10,000?
Possibly.
No, not 10,000. 100,000?
I'm not sure.
Hey!
First A rank, I think.
I am the best. That took 10 minutes.
Wait, don't you have it?
Oh right, Tails fight. I'm just adding it to the score count. Okay, over here.
Do we have another A rank?
I don't think so.
My God, Amy, you sound horrible. But thankfully, you still sound better than your current voice. And also, Amy, you have a hammer. You can pull it out and smash the fucking gun out the window. There's enough of an atmosphere around the Ark itself that you won't die.
Okay, Eggman just pointed the gun at Amy, saying, "You'll die unless you tell me where Sonic is." Tails was right there, so shouldn't he just said?
I think he took her into a different room off screen.
Oh yeah, because Crazy Gadget just happened in between cutscenes.
Yeah.
He can hear you.
Eggman already knows, as proven during the scene where he told Shadow to stay behind and make sure everything worked right in case he kicked the bucket.
Your acting sucks, Sonic.
That, and he really doesn't become a good villain until Colors.
Oh.
Or Unleashed,
Oh,
depending
this
on
is where Eggman starts getting clever.
Depending on your preference. Yeah, but but he doesn't really come up with a truly diabolical.
See, this is where Eggman got clever. This is where you told me, because he just told me, Fox Boy.
Even though he already knew because of the fact that he said so during the scene where he told Shadow to stay behind. Damn, why did he say that?
He wanted clarification on which one was the real one. He already had a feeling where one was a fake. He just wanted a clarification. Sonic the Hedgehog.
We need to
end this quickly.
Yeah.
You're not official. Go away. Oh, stick with Ed, not this Fitchel. Not this Fitchel ripoff.
This is the same thing you said back in SA1, Tails. You kind of redid your character arc. Which is kind of odd.
Okay, time for another war of attrition.
Yep. I find it kind of funny that Tails has a relapsing character here, but his character but his character becomes continuously more jerkish in Colors in Lost World.
Especially Lost World.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, I did it wrong.
Jump! You can shoot him while he's doing that, you know?
Well, I saw that coming.
Yep.
What have you done?
What have you done to Sonic? I wonder what happened to Sonic. I'm surprised we didn't actually bring that line up during the playthrough.
I'm surprised we didn't. Shit!
Oh,
shit,
missile,
shit.
missile.
Yosh!
Yosh,
Yosh!
I would recommend quieting down because I'm pretty sure all of my currents are in bad vitus at this point.
Sorry.
It's okay. Dead.
Yay! Your turn.
I got Final Chase and the Sonic boss fight to do.
Mm-hmm.
I kinda wish I could skip cutscenes because I'm that bored of them.
You're not the only one.
I guess it was just a regular hedgehog
Come
after
through.
all.
Very stock explosion right there. Then why are you holding them in the power core?
Or was it a direct order from the president? Now I know who you are. You're the government spy who's the best. Horrible. I'd say the same thing about you.
At least it's her job to invade people's privacy.
I can be taken out of context in so many ways.
Oh yes.
Here are the results of the research project called the Ultimate Life Form.
There's Biolizard.
This picture.
Why I am reading off of a script and sound like a robot.
You can actually stop and read that thing.
I'm not going to.
I know, but just saying, people can pause the video and read it.
I don't think. Does it actually say anything important, or is it just random gibberish?
It actually does. It actually does go into detail. It's like, it actually goes into detail, like different dates and what's happening to Biolizard around those dates. Like, January 10th, subject was created. January 17th, subject is unstable. January, stuff like that.
And whatever
Sorry, spring allergies.
whatever the heck today happens to be, he dies because of the actual ultimate life.
Technically, once we're done with this, we're going to stop the recording session and call it a night.
I know. We're gonna resume.
So
tomorrow.
technically, it'll be the 17th. March 17th. Death.
Yeah.
2014. Final Chase.
Or 2000 if you really wanted, or 2001 if you want to be anal. Since 2001 is when this game came out.
True.
Well, the Dreamcast version anyway. After, for Pete's sake, just sniffle.
Sorry, don't do that.
I do, because it makes less freaking noise.
Oh,
How the
damn, not here.
How the heck did that happen? Shadow just kind of circled the damn thing and flew off into the abyss.
Oh god, those allergies. Okay, you can get Child's Mystic Melody here.
Probably not going to.
We're doing an all upgrade run, so
Yeah.
okay. It's on one of these vertical towers. It's on the vertical.
Yeah. It's not here. These tubes are one of the reasons why I actually kind of don't like this hole. Because they're finicky as crap.
They move you around, their gravity is altered. Jump. I said jump.
That's what I'm trying to...
What?
Yeah. Although it is fun to do spirals while you're falling.
It is. Kind of like doing a grab pound when you're falling down the bottom of the pit in Mario.
Or in Wario World. As Ryan demonstrated with that one bonus stage where you have to fall down a tremendous length and land on a tiny ass platform in order to live.
Oh, when I told Blake about Mario 64 DS and how each one about everyone's strengths and weaknesses. Guess which character he chose to be?
Wario.
He chose to be Luigi. Everyone goes for Luigi.
Except for Mario. Because
Mario
because he's a prick.
Mario's a glory hunk of a brat. Luigi is #1 in my book.
Yes.
I think you're watching too many Stephen plays.
Well, it's just kind of become a habit because I want to stop my swearing habits. And I got a game over, but I'm not too far into the level anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I do kind of like this song. Not a whole lot, but it's a decent
It's
song.
okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
So far, my favorite final level theme. When I say final level theme, I'm talking about.
Oh, I didn't know this
Whoa!
was here.
Hey, Freeman.
And yay, I'm still in the full of this thing. Even this song has lyrics.
Whoa, Gold Robot.
They're really freaking hard to understand, but
Whoa!
they're there.
But okay, as I was saying, my favorite final level thing. When I say final level, I'm talking about like final level for that character in the story.
Yeah.
My favorite is Cosmic Wall. I think this is a section. Yep, it's this section.
Alright, where do I go off?
It should be like the one on the right path. Should be near the right. When you see branching paths, it should be like towards the right. Or it's that one right there.
Why was I still solo?
I don't know. Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah. Just a
Keep
quick...
going up, keep going up, keep going up.
Yeah, it's here, I think.
Oh, well, don't have one of these things. I just know it. I know that.
Just a quick tip, air dashing onto these things is not the best thing.
Up you go, up you go.
Up I go, up I go, up I go.
This is high up there.
There we go.
Oh, it should be that. Not that far down.
I'm trying to get back up. We need to get above that force field and then...
There we are. Get up there.
Trying. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
finally. Mystic Melody.
This actually should be a decent shortcut.
Just get up to it. Jump in the portal?
That's really all they do. They act as shortcuts.
Or as I mean, they get the Lost Chow in some missions.
Which we're not showing off.
Yeah.
We'll do an extra episode.
Up.
We'll do an extras episode to show off the multiplayer.
You died.
The extras
At least you
episode.
still have Mystic Melody.
Yeah, the extras episode will be both the multiplayer and the power-up cleanup.
Because none of it's actually required in the last. Well, none of it except for except for the ones that are actually required to beat some state.
Yeah, the ones that are required to beat the stories you get them in are the ones that are required to beat the last story. And technically, one of them isn't required to beat the stage it's in, but it's very dang helpful in the last story. So
You're talking about the air necklace?
Yeah, I'm talking about the air stuff. Wait, does Rouge even have a version of the air necklace?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't have a water section in the last story, so
it's not even relevant.
it's for Knuckles.
Yeah.
It's all for Knuckles.
And by God, does he need it?
Oh yeah.
Even though
Because his entire section in the last story is all water.
it's possible to beat it, it's really freaking hard, but it's possible.
Just don't die on us this time.
I'm trying not to. I should mention, anytime I end up sucking, it's not on purpose. Unless I want to frustrate Jefferson.
It's frustrating you at the same time, so.
Just don't screw me over on Lost in Fact. For the love of God, don't do that. That's gonna frustrate the hell out of both of us.
Yeah, I know.
If you do that, I will make you watch the entire series of MLB. I think that combined with the frustration of Lost Impact is a good enough reason for you not to fuck with me.
I wouldn't do that to you. I like it how when the rail ends it has an X, but if there's another rail right under it, it has an O.
And then just deal with these things again.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Ooh. You didn't want the homing attack that, did you? Wait, what?
I think I nearly got onto it, but I didn't. quite do it. One time the
Die.
Arc Chaos. Ooh,
There we are.
okay. It probably would have been a
Don't
bad
light dash.
Yeah, it probably would have been a bad idea to light
Jump.
dash there.
Oh, there's a free man.
I'm trying to intentionally jump off here. There we go. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Sorry if I'm quiet, people.
He's concentrating.
This-
He is concentrating.
This level, both the final levels for Sonic and Shadow require
Ah!
a lot of concentration and
Patience.
That was just kind of bullshit there. I'm just gonna say that right now. That was kind of bullshit.
Bullfrit?
Bullshit. You know what I said.
Yeah, I know. I just look giving you a hard time.
From my speech impediments
Yes.
that you suffer from too.
Uh-huh.
It's not as much.
Uh-huh. And
Alright.
sorry if I'm quiet sometimes. I just... Even though I'm not the one playing, I just sometimes quiet mainly because...
You want me to be able to concentrate. So that,
Well,
so that way we don't.
Actually, that's not the case. It's just there's times in Scouts where once you get up and old enough, once you're old enough and you have a certain rank, you can do this one thing, and once you complete it, you're able to go basically anywhere in camp. Because there are some points in camp where you're blocked off. Basically, you have to do it to get an all access pass to the entire campsite.
And it involves staying completely still as a statue while
So-
not saying a goddamn thing for 24 hours.
Yep, no communication whatsoever, no written, no sign language, no nothing when it comes to talking to people for 24 hours.
And they keep a stopwatch too, so they know if you fuck up.
There's people watching. There are people watching.
Everywhere, the people watching.
And for people who are in Scouts, you know this as the Mikase Day of Silence.
Or Bartle when you have nothing to talk about. Because that place, from what I've heard, is boring as crap.
Bartle's actually a fun place.
It's just torturous for anyone who isn't used to Scouts.
Oh, there
I
it is.
already tripped out there for a second.
Autobots time.
2.5 hours of footage.
Wow.
Well, you were right around the 2-hour mark. About the
E.
2 hour. Yeah, I died quite a bit.
Guess I'm not at full power here.
And that's the last rank, so you can read it out to us.
Okay. I shall read you. Okay, it is the best
Can you send that to me in a text so that way I can put it on screen?
Sure. Share message.
Oh, Sonic, I can barely hear you.
Yep. Okay, I sent it.
Yeah, I just got it. Here we go.
Yep.
I know I'm gonna die anyway, might as well.
That's... Whoa, that was fast.
Well, I did kind of fall behind.
Okay, now charge it up. And... Yep. Quit turning. You're gonna hit him.
I was trying to hit him in the first place.
Now, go.
There we go.
Just keep doing that. Now.
Apparently I went right through him.
Yeah. Now, charge.
Now we're to the point where he knows what I'm doing.
Oh, he actually gets smart. Have you tried just somersaulting into him? I think it only works with the guards with the flame ring.
Which we don't have. There's the light dash strategy.
Hey, extra life.
We actually got enough rings to do it.
Yep, he's actually getting smart. What the heck? Can't you homing attack him when he's doing that move?
I don't think so.
Sure, because I've done it before.
I've never done it. There's not a lot to talk about here, people.
It really isn't.
So sorry for being quiet. It's just a straight road with a bunch of rings and 2 fighting hedgehogs.
By the way, do you like the redo on Crazy Gadget in Shadow?
Wait, what?
One of Shadow's stages in his own game is Crazy Gadget.
Yay, I killed him.
And you're still gonna fall.
My god, was that tiring. And we got another restart thing. After the credits are done, just turn the recording off and we'll turn the computer off. Because we need to get some sleep. It's 11:20 something, people.
11:16. Close enough.
11:17. Close enough.
Warning! Eggman, you failed to read the warning label.
And throw it all away. My least favorite character theme of all time.
Yep. No complaints there.
Even Sonic's SA1 theme is better than this.
That was one long gap from when I could be able to play.
Yeah, apparently even though Eggman has the most
Stages?
has the largest amount of stages in Team Dark in the Dark Side story, there's a large gap between some of them.
Yep.
So where do you want to sleep? Because we may as well figure that out now.
I'm probably gonna stay right here.
But those are my pillows.
What one? Or do you want the full body one?
I want my pillows.
Take them. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I'll take this one because you probably need the full body one if you're gonna end up sleeping on the floor.
No, if you're gonna end up sleeping on the floor, you're probably gonna want this one.
Yeah, whoever's on the floor is gonna want the full body.
Probably you, because I'm probably not gonna be moving.
Yeah.
I had that coming. What fell?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Did you get it to work?
Yeah.
Got the battery fixed?
No. You're not gonna be able to see anything.
I know. I was like, why did I turn it on?
Yeah, he's letting me borrow his Game Boy Color so I can practice Crystal, even though the Crystal battery is kind of screwed up.
That was under my leg. This PSP was under my leg.
Did anything fall in the crack between the bed and the floor?
No. When I heard something, when I heard some noise.
It was the Game Boy Color bouncing on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see my 3DS, DS, or DSi anywhere.
Turn on the light just to make sure. You were saying?
What about the other ones? They're probably standard. I was gonna say the DS is around here somewhere. 3DS. I'm not sure. It might be sitting on it.
It's right. Oh, no.
That's the DSi.
Sorry.
And don't mistake my phone for the 3DS.
I won't.
Because my phone has the size of a 3DS.
It's not over here.
Maybe you're sitting on it.
I'm not sitting on it.
Maybe it did fall, in that case. I would dig through these more, but my god, we covered the blankets in so much crap today. Yep. There's a remote. In your GameCube case thing. I'll take the comforter as kind of a
15.
15 stages in one story, but my god, that is a lot of cutscene and a lot of rouge.
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 Okay. Rouge.
Rouge. Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo, and we shall see you next time for when we start the Hero Side story.
Hopefully there won't be a random ending, like figuring out where the other one's gonna sleep. Oh, we gotta leave this then.
Well, there wasn't much to talk about during the credits, so we may as well just figure out where we were going to sleep.
True.
Even though there's not a whole lot found out during the first half.
Listen. Hold on.
Even though we have
Take
Sonic
one look at the rest of the Sonic games you have back there, and where it's just gonna go.
We have Sonic Heroes, Shadow, 06, Unleash, Colors, Lost World,
Secret Rings,
Black Knight.
Yeah, that
Rush,
was rather
Rush,
false.
Rich Adventure, Zero Gravity.
The Advanced series, because they came out after this game did. At least a few of them, I think. Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo, and we shall see you next time for Hero Side Story. See you.